yet. And of course, good morning once again. Today, like every other day, is incredibly special. There's bunnies over on the grass, and it's July 18th. So this means that it's my birthday. And since it is my birthday, I want to be able to once again go back to where I've been previously, to be able to do morning yoga on my skateboard, and to be able to just take some raw moments, to be able to connect with you, to be able to bomb hills once again. It's important to be able to return to places that we've already been before. Because yes, to state the obvious, there's a video that I did last year for my birthday, which may be similar to this. And though the place may be the same, it is we who have always changed. And of course the place changes too. But with that said, before I left the house today, my father, he said to me, he said, "Ah yes, I remember on my 50th birthday when I woke up to catch the sunrise and to be able to catch the sunset too." And he reflected on what he referred to as the solemnity of the day. And that means being able to see the sacredness in the moment. And I think that's something where, as I keep skating a little bit further, I'm gonna be able to show you something really precious. And that something precious is the sunrise, is the reminder that we are the memories of suns. And this is kind of an idea that's been floating around for a long time. And it can be a very potent one, depending on how you choose to think of it, to connect with it. And I've said before, if I can be remembered as the guy who helps us remember, as the guy who helps us remember that we're like trees, that we're like suns, that we are these things, we have come of these things, we will continue to be able to experience ourselves as the sun through the trees. It's a really solemn thing. It's really something that you want to be able to know in your heart. It's an idea that can be shared as a gift. It's an emotion that it in itself is love. So in this case, love is the answer. Did you know that? Did you know love is the answer to the infinite equation? And I have a poem that I'm going to share with you, as I literally just like, whew, there it is. There's my buddy. There's us. That's like the first peek at it, the first glance. Once again, so just taking a moment to be able to reflect in solemn appreciation, solemnity. So like I said, I do have another poem for us. And also, like I said, it's important for us to be able to go back to places that we've already been before. Like even I'm just every day, like yes on my birthday, but every day it's an opportunity for me to look back and say like, where have I been? What have I done? Who am I now? What I've done with your help is a lot of stuff. In addition to awesome buttons, of course. I got my Triforce button on, right? Every day. And this board too, like the Skull Babylon board with big wheels. It actually has a skull on it. Like, state the obvious, I'm just clarifying so people know. Like, that's something that I've had for quite a few years now. It's been with me. It's been like through stuff. I've been through stuff. And those stuffs are lessons. So it's a matter of asking yourself, what lessons are you going through? And that's kind of one of the tricks to understanding reality. Just like one of the things that I've picked up in my own understanding is this idea that reality will put lessons in our path. And if we don't get them the first time, it will have no problem like putting them back in our path for another chance to be able to learn the lesson. Oh, it's a moon on my shoulder. There it is. So let me share with you the poem that I got, as this video is once again just like a chance for you to get to hang out with me, right? To be able to appreciate the sunrise. Though it may not be entirely inaccurate to call it a sunset, because theoretically we may be the echo of time going backwards through itself. I'll explain later. Alright, let me read you my poem as I sit down here without a Kleenex, I don't think. No, I probably do, but whatever. Don't wanna wipe away all the beauty of our snot and pretend it's not us. Embrace the beauty. Embrace the snot. So this is my poem. Sorry, excuse me. So, and an interesting thing, like synchronicity, I guess, right? Yes and no, I didn't really plan to do this, but I just like ended my journal. Like, you know, we go through journals, and I just ended this one, like this morning, with this poem that I wrote. So here's what I wrote. And yeah, it feels good with the sun on my face. Well, it's still popping up, but yeah. But it says, and this is my first time reading it out loud, so bear with me. But, yeah, so okay, here's what it says. Pages end, but our efforts continue. Infinite beyond our intentions, and limited only by our mind. Seeking as we climb mountains, spiraling up through time. While we wear our heart where we stand, high above the lands, so that all may see what we came here to be. Memories of ancient suns, rooted back and connected by the one. Love is the answer to life's quantum riddle of tests, trials, and bliss. Something, oh man, I really don't know what it just says starry something, a gift, sharing a gift, that's what it says. Sort of looked like a T for some reason. So, of tests, trials, and bliss, sharing a gift. Whew, now something's coming up. So that we may all know, as we create, as we continue to grow, rooting our trees to the earth, every day a new birth. For I am what we are, and what we are is love. Sailing through the seas of time, rewriting our present, rebuilding our shrine. One love. So there you go. That's my little poem. Somewhat butchered on the first read, but it turned out pretty good. I know. Because there's no point. Yes, saying sorry has a place. I was gonna say like in apologizing and stuff. Yes, sorry has a place, but only when sorry means something to you, in the idea that like sorry basically can be interpreted as lesson learned. Won't do it the exact same way again and expect a different result or something like that sort of thing. Well, that not even necessarily that, but yes, that. So it's the idea that like it's okay to say sorry sometimes if it's us saying sorry with the idea of like yes, like on to the next one. So this is me not apologizing for anything I've done, and to be able to say, let's take it all and build with it what we can into the future, and to be able to watch awesome sunrises once again, conscious dawn. So here you can get some beams off that sun. Did you know that the sun is actually a giant Merkaba? That's my best guess. At least it would make sense. Toroidal fields are around everything these days, so there you go. But yeah, just take that in. So I got stuff to do day-wise. Solemn moments to appreciate gratitude in every moment, working together, being courageous. Courage is the stuff that turns actions into things. Just watching a bird. So I could hang out with you here for a while, but I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. But of course, before I do that, just saying thank you so much to everyone who's watching this, wherever you are, whenever you are. If you're watching this before July 18, 2014, then congratulations. You've figured out and mastered time travel. But definitely, just being able to say that this is a very interesting thing that we're creating together. And that was the whole idea, is that this whole paradigm shift stuff was intended to be something that other people will be creating alongside what I am helping just lay out in a lot of ways. So we are many captains working together, and we all have our own ships, and we are steering these ships into the future, and we are working together on other ships. So stepping in and being able to salute my fellow captains amongst captains. And if you don't feel like you're a captain yet, then that's just one word that I can use to sort of describe whatever it is to follow your life passion. Like, that's the most important thing. It's not about titles. It's about being able to sing your heart song in a lot of ways. It's kind of a term that I think works quite well with it. So I imagine you can probably see, can you see the reflection of the sun in my eyes? You probably can, but because I can see the sun, I can see the reflection of the sun in your eyes. So, and totally not even just trying to sound corny with it, but yeah, that's where things are at. And this video is about 13 minutes long, so we'll end it there for reals this time. But yes, thank you so much to everyone for being a part of the ongoing mission to help assist in the awakening of consciousness. Alright, so happy birthday to everyone. As said previously, every day is someone's birthday, so let's celebrate like every day is someone's birthday. And we are birthing every day, so. Moving into new territories of space and time, somewhere in the galaxy where we have never been before. Think about it, we're not just like back where we were a year ago. Like, galaxies go, so we are like somewhere over there when we used to be over there, which means new space to occupy, new like water to mold. To be able to mold water. Synchronicity, yes. Just watched a documentary on that yesterday. Ancient cities. But yes, until next time, the conversation continues as birds fly around me. Blessings, blessings, infinite light. You are love, awakening upon itself, being able to bring the solemnity of any moment, to be able to share grace and awesomeness of what this life is with other people. So let's make the most of it, let's do what we can. Thank you so much, everyone. One love. Into the sun.